Hello and welcome back to Critical None. Today we hope through the course of this Recon battle report to try and give an answer to that age-old question. What about the attack on the Wookiees? Today, fighting for the Republic, we have Master Yoda himself, backed up by 2 clone infantry, Wookiee warriors including Chewbacca with emergency stims and impact grenades, a laser AT-AT, and a unit of clone commandos with a comms jammer. Today they're facing off against Kalani with strict orders, backed up by Sunfac, his ruthless lieutenant. They're leading 3 units of B1 battle droids with the extra droid, a unit of B2 super battle droids with the AMC and an extra droid, alongside a dwarf spider droid with engagement protocols and the nose-mounted flamethrower, and a Persuader class tank droid equipped with defense protocols, armor-piercing shells, and door gunners.
Alright, so AT-AT moved up, took some shots at the B2s and plinked a wound into them, going up to contest the objective here, eating some shots from the Punisher there. Clones in the middle, just moving up to spread some general surges around, give me some options, and then a big push on the left. Commandos plinking some shots into Sunfac over there. Wookiees and Yoda just getting ready for a turn 2 push.
And on this side, we've had Sunfac and the B1s move up here. B1's just hoping to back him up as Sunfac's taking some plink shots. These B1s here just to maintain the chain. Over across to this, where the main force of the army is. We've got our B1s, supported by Kraken, looking to aid the Persuader as it advances up the board, and helping to push these B2s and this spider droid as it pushes up, looking to take its flamer to some clone infantry in the next turn. Due to a technical issue, we have unfortunately lost the audio for round 2, but I'm here to give a quick play-by-play and get us back to normal for round 3. In turn 2, we saw the spider droid moving up and flaming 2 clone infantry members to death. In retaliation, we saw the GAR AT-AT move up and do a wound to the B2 squad. The B2s responded by shuffling up nearer the POI and taking aim on the other clone infantry squad. Seeing a threat, the clone commandos unloaded their heavy weapons into the spider droid, damaging the poor thing. Kalani took a nice stroll and strategized himself and the Persuader. And Yoda really proved that there is no try as he burst of speed his way up the board, taking out Sunfac, using mind tricks on one B1 squad, all while pulling another into combat with a force push. Strategized, the Persuader decided that a point-blank shot into the AT-AT was the way to go, dealing a couple of wounds. Looking to reinforce the right-hand flank, the suppressed clone started running to aid the AT-AT. Recognizing the bad spot that they were in, these B1s decided to leave combat with Yoda and recover. The Wookiees saw an injured spider and decided to crack out their Kashyyyk can openers to finish off the droid. Here, more B1s moved into position to take some shots at some backline clones. And after taking that heavy fire, these clones rushed to safety behind the POI. And the final activation, ready to rush the point, the B1 squad here double moved towards that same POI. At the end of this turn, the clones are scoring on this POI and the CIS claiming their home objective 2. This objective is contested and the last one is abandoned, meaning neither are being scored. The GAR side scores 3 on the secondary, however, for having both of their scanners in position and claiming the one dropped by the spider droid.
So top of turn 3, we're going to go with the Wookiees first. They're going to move and then charge into the B2s over here, led by Chewbacca coming on in. So full boat of Wookiees swinging into the B2s here, upgraded by Chewbacca, surging to hit. 3 misses.
Leaving with 6.
That's the one.
Okay. Oof. Do we have any pierce?
No pierce.
That's going to be 1 dead and 1 on a wound. Okay, we're going with these B1s. Here we're going to come for a bit of a stroll over here. Then we're going to spread out a little bit here, shoot up into some clone infantry. Okay, 7 white dice and dream. That is another crit.
Just the crit.
Just the crit.
Coming in for 1 save on the clone infantry, who will use the surge on them to surge that up to a save.
Perfect.
So going with the ATRT, he is going to move into the B2s here. He's going to kick them up the rear there. So 3 red dice coming in for 2 hits.
Okay, so 2 saves. And that will kill another B2. Okay, Kalani, who's just going to come shuffling around here. And then he will strategize himself and on the tank.
Going with these clone infantry, they are going to go with a little scoot with their first action. And then they're going to plink 2 shots into the B1s just over there. Just 2 black dice for 1 hit.
It'll be 1 for heavy cover because of the ATRT. And then 1 actual save. No, that's a dead B1. Okay, we are going with the Persuader, who's going to first action shoot into the ATRT. Okay, this is Iron 1, Critical 2, Impact 1. Going into the ATRT. Oof, right, well we do have an aim on the tank. Okay. So we will then spend an aim from Kalani. Much better. So armor 2, we'll take those. So that'll be 5 saves to make.
Coming up, needing a lot of these for this thing to stay alive. Getting a lot of them.
Perfect. And then for our second action, we're just going to come moving in to be on that objective.
Going with the second unit of clone infantry now, they are just going to run over and try and take back that objective, that bunker that I left open last turn. 1 and 2 moves.
These brave B1s are going to aim, and then we're going to shoot into this small green creature. 5 white dice. We will spend the aim. Okay, so that's 2 for heavy.
Coming up.
Okay.
None to heavy.
Any dodges?
No dodges on him at the moment.
Okay, so 4 saves.
4 saves coming up. Oh. So 2 saved and 2 wounds onto Yoda. Going with Yoda, we are going to Jedi Mind Trick onto these B1s, and then we are going to force push them into melee with Yoda because he is immobilized this turn, so speed 0. And then we are going to go first action swinging into those B1s. So 4 red dice coming in with an aim, getting me 3 hits with Pierce 2. We will take that on the first attack.
Cool.
3 saves.
Dodge 1, and then there's no point rolling saves because you'll pierce them both.
Second action, we are just going to swing again for a full suite of hits.
Okay, so with that I've got 3 left.
3 left.
So I need to make all 4 saves because you're piercing 2.
I am indeed.
I don't make a single one. So we're going to go with these B1s, who are just going to move up into here and then shoot into those clone infantry. Okay, 6 white dice, no aim, but we do have a surge. So that will be 3 for heavy cover.
Coming in with 3 for heavy cover.
Okay.
1 goes to heavy cover.
So then that'll be 3 saves in total.
3 saves coming down. Saving 1, no surges available to them, so that will be them gone there. Final activation for the GAR is these clone commandos here. They can't quite get anywhere to get any good angles for taking out some droids, so they are just going to recover and dodge.
Okay, going with these B2s, who are just going to aim and attack the Wookiees. Do you know what? I think we're going to attack the AT-RT. Okay, so we've got 4 black dice. We do not surge, so we will reroll these with the aim. Perfect. Your armor will take this one, but that'll be 3 saves to make on the AT-RT.
3 saves coming in, needing to make them all. Not quite making them all. The AT-RT goes down.
So over here, the droid player has taken this and put a wound on this bunker. And over here we're still securing our own, so that's 2 points. Same over here, but it's 2 wounds because Yoda is a commander. And we've reclaimed the GAR point here. In terms of secondaries, the GAR player has both units out in the open ready to score that. Whereas the droid player has yet to recover their second surface scanner.
Going to the bag, I have been forced to take a core unit here, so going with these clone infantry, they are just going to jump to the other side of this POI, just have a little more cover around and take a dodge as their second action.
So we're going with these B1s, who are going to move up to here. Just join this little skirmish that's going on with the Wookiees.
Getting the Wookiees from the bag, they are just going to aim and swing into the B2s here. Since the B1s aren't going to be punching them, we're just going to try and finish off the beefy droids. So, full swing into here, with an aim available for the Pierce 1 from Duelist. Using that for the Pierce 1, but nothing to reroll there because they are all hits.
Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. To be fair, I take all of the wounds I need, I'm dead. We are going to go with Kalani, who is going to aim, and then is going to strategize himself and the Persuader.
Going with the Commandos next, they're going to come up here and jump on this point over there, staying just within 1 of their complete the mission token, but close enough to contest that objective.
Okay, next up we're going to go with the Persuader, who's going to move over to here. Then we're going to shoot into Yoda. Okay, we're using the heavy blasters and the armor piercing shells. So, got 1 aim available. Ugh.
Eating it.
So, we will spend the aim. We will spend 1 aim off of Kalani as well. And those 2 white. Okay, so that will become a crit. So you've got 3 hits. Yoda has any dodges?
No dodges, so 7 saves. Failing 2, so he will take 2 more wounds. Time for Yoda. It is his 1 pip turn, so he is speed 3 and charge. So he's going to move up, then move again to get some hits into the Persuader and do some force activation shenanigans over there as well. So, 4 red dice from Yoda coming into the side armor of the Persuader. There'll be impact 3 here. I am searching to crit as Yoda, so that will be 3 crits, and that up to another crit as well. For 4 saves with Pierce 2.
Well, I will dodge from Kalani that 1 hit before it impacts up.
Yep.
That will be 3 saves to make. I will make one of them.
So Yoda, now that he's got some damage into the Punisher tank, using some force powers, I'm going to force push Kalani and Jedi Mind Trick onto the droid troopers to get some suppression on there and pull Kalani off of this objective.
Okay, so we're going with these B1s who will strict orders that down to 1. First action, move over to here. Rescoring here again, and then we're going to shoot over into Yoda. Okay, 6 white dice. We have an aim from Kalani if needed. We will be using it to these guys, they've shown they want some paint. No. Okay, just a single crit onto Yoda.
1 save coming in, needing it. No, Yoda goes down. So scoring 1 point over here for holding my bunker. Over here, I am going to get the 3rd wound onto this bunker and blow that up for 3 victory points. Coming over here, the droids are getting 1 victory point over here for the bunker, as well as getting 2 for having a scanning unit contesting an enemy scanner. And over here, 1 more point and 1 more wound onto this bunker here.
So we're going to go with these B1s who are going to take a dodge action and are then also going to take a standby.
Going with the Wookiees into the B1s, we're taking a bit of a gamble here. If I aimed and attacked, I wouldn't be able to get onto this objective. If I attack and don't kill them all, I can't get them onto there either. So we're just going to go for a swing and hope for the best. So, big old swing from the Wookiees, hoping for lots here. Failing 1, everything else is a hit.
Okay, I will dodge 2.
Yep.
And then that will be 5 saves.
5 saves, cannot kill them here.
I make 2, so that's 3 dead B1s. Then I'm going to use their standby and just swing 6 white dice back into the 7 white dice back into the Wookiees. Okay, that is a crit and 2 hits for you.
3 saves on the Wookiees. They will be red dice because of Chewbacca upgrading them. For 1 save, 2 failed. I will take these onto E-stims. Do have a second action with the Wookiees. We will just dodge with that since they are locked in place.
So we're going to go with the Persuader, who is going to come moving up to here, and we are just going to unload into these clones out in the open. Okay, so we have these dice, crit 2, surging to hit. Oof. That is 2 crits, 2 hits.
4 saves. I have 1 surge available to me, and that is it. 1 dies. So, going with the commandos now, we are running out of options and need to try and deny every point we can. So they are going to move and move just to try and block off this scanner from being picked up.
Okay, the only way to snatch a stalemate from the jaws of defeat here is for Kalani to come up here, thread the needle, and try and shoot that single clone infantry. Okay. That is a single... So it comes down to a single dice roll, Monty.
A single save with a surge available. And a blank!
At the end of turn 5, no one is scoring here. On this objective, we do destroy it, scoring 3. And we are still scoring here for an extra 1. So that puts it to 4 points to the CIS, bringing it to 11-11, which would be a draw, but then we go to kill points. And with 392 killed by the CIS, compared to the 271 by the GAR, that means this is a CIS victory.
Right.
So, first game on the channel, how'd you feel like it went?
Oh, it was a great game. I think getting the thematic Kashyyyk vibes is always fun.
I mean, it's nice to finally have an answer to what about the attack on the Wookiees.
Now we know.
Turns out the Wookiees were fine, Yoda not so much.
Yeah, he did eat a couple of shots there. I think the B1s shined into Yoda.
Yeah.
They overperformed.
Yeah,
they really found some luck there.
Our dice felt like they were in Upside Down world.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
The Persuader was doing nothing, and the B1s were killing everything.
Yeah.
And your clone infantry would survive everything, and Yoda then just felt like he just sort of fell over once we started.
Yeah, the Persuader did the grand total of, I think, 4 wounds into an ATRT over 3 turns, and then only killed 1 clone infantry when shooting at them, and didn't get that much through on Yoda either.
No.
But the B1s really did a number. Got unlucky with a couple of blanks when I had surges available, but I mean, when I'm saving 4 or 5 saves on an ATRT, it swings and roundabouts.
I think we were both a little bit sort of not really sure what to do in terms of secondaries, I think, this game.
Yeah.
We both sort of just chucked them on things. I mean, I lost one of my scanners very early on.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure why, but I think I put it on the spider just because it was one of the Kashyyyk themed units in my list, which felt great before the game.
Yeah.
And then after turn 1, realising that what I'd done is gone. This unit that needs to be alive, it's in front of all of your guns. Didn't feel the smartest, but we were able to pull it back. I mean, finishing on a points draw.
Yep.
I mean, it's the second time it's happened now on the channel.
Yep.
This one, we knew about it. And just some really close games. I feel like maybe it's just us, but I feel like Galactic Republic are in a really interesting spot where it feels like it's very much down to getting the most out of each unit.
Yeah, I think it's tough with the units at the moment where they're so glass cannony.
Mm-hmm.
And where lots of units are very much quite comfortable in the big dice pools at the moment, that glass cannon can falter very quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, trying out the Wookiees recently, this is the first game where they've sort of done anything. Other games, they've failed just about every red dice to a big dice pool, and they've melted as well. So it's nice having some productive dice rolls with the Wookiees.
Good.
For a change.
It's because they felt scary. I mean, I was feeding them things just to stop them from moving. But, I mean, I think Chewbacca's a really interesting... I didn't think much of him on paper.
Yeah.
Playing against him and just being like, oh, cool, all of these dice upgrade.
They're just better.
It's such a big dice pool. It's still quite scary. I think it has a place, especially... I think through practice, I mean, you're a Yoda man.
Yeah, I like my Yoda plays.
Yeah, I don't think it's wrong to say you're probably one of the better Yoda players in the Southwest. I think that's a fair thing to say.
Are there many?
There's a few. There's a couple. If there's any out there who want to challenge.
Come on down.
But I have never really thought much of Yoda. I've always thought he's quite expensive. And you are the first person that made me see his value in points.
Yeah, I think Yoda's taken lots of trial and error. I think you really need to get the force push down.
Yeah.
I was testing out a couple of different force powers with him. I quite like the Jedi mind trick there. Mm-hmm. Obviously you were droid, so it didn't really matter much, but just practicing when to drop them, and if that was into Rebels or into Empire, that's a lot of suppression that he can start dropping out.
I mean, it still made me think. I mean, I had to recover with my B1s on that flank.
Yeah.
Rather than sort of fall back and dodge, or maybe stay in combat and sort of aim and punch. Because I was like, I have to get rid of this suppression.
Yeah.
Because 2 more is reliably coming every turn.
Yeah.
So if I don't get rid of it all, it will just keep coming back.
And I think with the changes to AI, it just puts that pressure on making you think about where you order, needing to keep those order chains up, needing to keep that positioning, whereas beforehand it could be a bit more relaxed about where things were put.
But, no, I mean, all in all, I'd say it was a pretty solid game.
Yeah, great game.
It's good to get the Persuader out on the board.
Yeah.
And I mean, you will have seen it. It was very back and forth. As always with Bunker Assault, the whole game just rotated around. And yeah.
Yeah, that ATRT really managed to slow you down on the right hand, which my right, whatever perspective it be at the time. The ATRT saving all those saves made it a real roadblock, and the base just stopped you from getting in and getting those early wounds onto that.
Yeah, to be fair, I was quite fortunate that you put the Commandos, the Wookiees, Yoda all on one flank, because that just made up my mind. Okay, cool. We're not trying on that flank.
Yeah.
Anything that wants to leave that flank, we'll deal with as it leaves. Sort of like the Wookiees, we just thought, okay, we'll just bog you down away from the POI. Like with Yoda, we'll just keep shooting you until hopefully this little green guy dies. But God, it was.
It really was just that one wound through on Yoda at the end that stopped me from coming back around into your points, because Yoda would have come in the next turn, he would have been there is no try again, relentless, kill Kalani, and force Jedi mind trick, just be a real nuisance in the middle of things. I mean, we did talk, there was the cheeky play of moving the commandos up into the middle of all of your units with the comms jammer to stop you from ordering anything. I did decide that was probably a bit harsh and probably a bit much for a fun recon game. But there was the option of denying every single order you did.
Which would have been, we would have worked around it, I'm sure. It would have been fine. Thank you very much. I mean, from the sounds of it, that sounds like we need to have a more sort of teeth-bared Yoda rematch.
Well, we can go a bit more ham next time.
Yeah.
More gremlin actions.
Perfect. Oh well, hopefully you've had as much fun as we have today. Hopefully we'll have you. I mean, we're planning on doing another one with some Empire soon.
Yeah, testing out Empire.
So that'll be good. And if you want to see that, keep an eye on the channel, give us a like, give us a subscribe, let us know what you want to see next. If you've got any fun list ideas, chuck them across, I'll give them a go. And we'll see you next time.